Elvis Presley, a name that echoes through the annals of music history as a symbol of revolution, charisma, and raw talent. Born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1935, Elvis Aaron Presley's journey from a humble beginning to the pinnacle of rock and roll fame is a tale of passion, persistence, and groundbreaking artistry. This script will delve into the transformative years of Elvis's career, focusing on his time with Sun Records, a period that not only shaped his musical trajectory but also left an indelible mark on the world of music. Sun Records, a small label based in Memphis, Tennessee, emerged in the early 1950s as a crucible for the birth of rock and roll. Under the visionary leadership of Sam Phillips, Sun Records became a beacon for new and raw talent, transcending racial and genre barriers that were prevalent in the music industry at the time. It was at Sun Records where the fusion of blues, country, and rhythm and blues gave birth to a new sound, a sound that would come to define a generation and change the course of music history. A sound that would come to define a generation and change the course of music history. Elvis, a shy, truck-driving teenager with a burning love for music, stepped into the Sun Records studio in 1953. Little did he know that this would mark the beginning of an extraordinary career that would crown him the king of rock and roll. His unique vocal style and charismatic stage presence, which would later captivate audiences worldwide, were just beginning to take shape. Elvis Presley's story begins in the small town of Tupelo, Mississippi, where he was born on January 8, 1935. Growing up in a close-knit, working-class family, Elvis was deeply influenced by the rich tapestry of Southern music that surrounded him. Gospel music, which he first encountered in the Assembly of God Church where his family worshiped, left a profound imprint on his musical sensibilities. The soulful harmonies and emotive power of gospel would later become a hallmark of his singing style. Elvis's early life was a melting pot of musical influences. In Tupelo and later in Memphis, where his family moved when he was 13, Elvis was exposed to the vibrant blues scene on Beale Street. The raw emotion and rhythmic intensity of the blues deeply resonated with him, influencing his vocal delivery and performance style. Additionally, country music, particularly the likes of Hank Williams, played a significant role in shaping his musical tastes. The storytelling aspect of country music, combined with its melodic structures, was evident in many of Elvis's early recordings. Elvis's first foray into public performance came in October 1945 when he participated in a talent show at Humes High School in Memphis. Clad in a cowboy outfit, he sang Old Shep, finishing 5th in the competition. This experience was pivotal, igniting his love for performing and marking the start of his journey as an entertainer. During his high school years, Elvis continued to immerse himself in various musical styles. He regularly attended the all-night blues shows at the Memphis Theater and absorbed the sounds of rhythm and blues and soul, which would later influence his approach to rock and roll. After graduating from high school, Elvis took various jobs, but his heart remained with music. He frequented record stores with jukeboxes and listening booths, discovering new music and refining his taste. It was a period of musical exploration and self-discovery for Elvis, laying the foundation for his future success. In the summer of 1953, Elvis, working as a truck driver, decided to record a song as a gift for his mother. He walked into the Memphis recording service, home of Sun Records, and recorded My Happiness and That's When Your Heartaches Begin. The owner of Sun Records, Sam Phillips, wasn't present, but his assistant, Marion Keisker, was struck by Elvis's unique voice. She noted his name and telephone number, not realizing she was witnessing the first step of a legend in the making. In the heart of Memphis, Tennessee, Sun Records was more than just a recording studio. It was the birthplace of rock and roll. Founded by Sam Phillips in 1952, Sun Records broke new ground in the music industry. Phillips, a visionary producer, believed in the power of music to transcend racial barriers. His passion for African-American blues and rhythm and blues led him to record artists like B.B. King and Howlin' Wolf, unheard of in a deeply segregated South. Sun Records became a melting pot of musical styles, blending elements of blues, country, and rhythm and blues. This fusion gave birth to a new sound, later known as rock and roll. Phillips' motto, "We record anything, anywhere, anytime," was a testament to his openness to experimentation and his relentless pursuit of a unique sound that could appeal to younger audiences. Sam Phillips was always on the lookout for someone who could bring the sound of African-American music to a wider audience. Elvis Presley, with his unique blend of musical influences and his natural flair for performance, fit this bill perfectly. His audition at Sun Records in 1954, where he recorded "That's All Right," marked the beginning of a new era in music. Elvis's recording of "That's All Right" at Sun Records was a pivotal moment in music history. When DJ Dewey Phillips played it on his Memphis radio show, the response was overwhelming. The fusion of Elvis's dynamic vocal style with a faster, more rhythmically driven version of the blues was something listeners had never heard before. At Sun Records, Elvis worked closely with musicians like guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black. Under Phillips' guidance, they experimented with various styles and sounds, resulting in a unique blend of rockabilly, blues, and country. This period was marked by a series of recordings that would become classics, including Blue Moon of Kentucky, Good Rockin' Tonight, and Mystery Train. Elvis's music, released by Sun Records, started to gain traction, especially among the youth. His fusion of musical styles appealed to a broad audience, transcending the racial and musical boundaries of the time. Elvis became a symbol of a new, more integrated America, much to the chagrin of some conservative circles. Elvis's live performances were a key factor in his rising fame. His dynamic and often provocative stage presence was unlike anything audiences had seen before. He toured across the southern United States, playing in fairs, clubs, and local TV stations, gathering a growing number of fans with each show. Stories of his electrifying performances spread rapidly, building a buzz that reached beyond the borders of the South. Sun Records played a crucial role in promoting Elvis. Sam Phillips used his connections and knowledge of the music industry to get Elvis's songs on radio stations and arrange live performances. Moreover, Sun Records' distribution of Elvis's records helped him reach listeners across different states, expanding his fan base significantly. The song's success was a testament to Elvis's growing influence and the public's increasing appetite for his unique style of music. Elvis Presley's time at Sun Records was marked by significant musical innovations. He wasn't just merging different musical genres, he was creating a new sound that was distinctly his own. His ability to take the raw energy of blues, the storytelling of country, and the rhythm of R&B and fuse them into something exciting and new was unprecedented. This innovation was the cornerstone of what would later be recognized as the rock and roll revolution. Despite his growing popularity, Elvis faced numerous challenges during his early career. The music industry in the 1950s was segmented along racial lines, and Elvis's music, which blurred these lines, was initially met with skepticism and even hostility from some quarters. Radio stations were hesitant to play his music, and there were venues that were reluctant to book him because of his genre-defying style and his uninhibited performance style. One of the most significant challenges Elvis encountered was the racial barrier in music. His style was heavily influenced by African American music, and this led to some controversy. However, Elvis's popularity among both white and black audiences helped bridge a cultural gap, making his music a catalyst for a broader acceptance of African American music among mainstream audiences. Throughout these challenges, Sun Records, under Sam Phillips's guidance, remained a staunch supporter of Elvis. Phillips believed in Elvis's talent and vision and worked tirelessly to promote his music. He fought against the industry's reluctance to accept Elvis's unique style and played a pivotal role in navigating the challenges of these early years. In November 1955, a monumental decision was made that would end Elvis Presley's association with Sun Records: the signing of a contract with RCA Victor. This move was orchestrated by Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, and involved an unprecedented sum of $35,000, with an additional $5,000 going to Elvis as a signing bonus. This deal was not just a turning point in Elvis's career, but also a significant moment in music history, signifying the transition of rock and roll from the fringes to the mainstream. The transition from Sun Records to RCA was driven by multiple factors. Firstly, the financial offer from RCA was far beyond what Sun Records could compete with. Additionally, RCA had far greater distribution and marketing capabilities. offering Elvis a national and eventually international platform that Sun could not provide. Elvis's departure marked the end of an era for Sun Records, but it wasn't the end of the label's influence. The success with Elvis had put Sun Records on the map, and it continued to be a significant force in the music industry, discovering and promoting artists like Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Roy Orbison. However, Elvis's departure did signify a shift in the music industry, highlighting the growing dominance of major labels in the rock and roll scene. The years Elvis spent at Sun Records were foundational to his development as an artist. The experimentation, the fusion of genres, and the raw, unfiltered sound that characterized his Sun recordings continued to influence his music throughout his career. These early recordings remain critical to understanding the evolution of rock and roll and Elvis's lasting impact on the genre. The sound that Elvis developed at Sun Records became a template for rock and roll. Its influence extended far beyond his own career, inspiring a host of artists across various genres. The simplicity, rawness, and emotional depth of these early recordings continue to resonate with musicians and fans alike. Finally, a tribute to Sun Records is in order. The label's commitment to breaking new ground and its role in the birth of rock and roll are crucial chapters in the history of American music. Sun Records' legacy, intertwined with that of Elvis Presley, continues to inspire and influence the music world, reminding us of a time when a small studio in Memphis changed the sound of music forever. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like for more.